Today on Monday, 8 March 2021, you are with me, Ninik on Satas News Broadcasting. Actual, sharp, and believable program will provide you all sorts of news for 6 minutes later. Well, viewers, let's listen to the news. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is facing a massive health, social, and economic emergency due to COVID-19 pandemic. According to the WHO article, the COVID-19 is a disease caused by a new strain of coronavirus, which first appeared in Wuhan, China. The virus is transmitted through flying droplets from an infected person's cough or sneeze. Children, older people, and people with chronic medical conditions have bigger risk of getting transmitted. In the worst cases, the COVID-19 even caused thousands of deaths. Based on the Wikipedia, the COVID-19 has already caused 2.59 million deaths worldwide. Now that the virus has spread to all over the world, it endangers all human beings. The worldometers.info says that 219 countries and territories have reported a total of 117 million confirmed cases of coronavirus. Not only that it impacts the health, but it also impacts every aspect of life. As for the economic concern, the COVID-19 pandemic has caused the largest global recession in history, with more than a third of the global population at the time being placed on lockdown. Students, teachers, office workers, and other laborers are not allowed to work, study, or teach in their educational institutions and offices. Based on current trends, the UNTWO expected the international tourism to decline over 70% in 2020, back to levels of 30 years ago. Based on the Wikipedia, most of the governments have temporarily closed the educational institutions in order to reduce the COVID-19 spread. Online learning considered to be the one and only solution to this problematic. Online learning requires social media as a connecting platform between students and teachers. There are two types of online learning, synchronous and asynchronous. The brainmore.edu says that synchronous learning refers to all types of learning in which learners and instructors are in the same place at the same time in order for learning to take place. This kind of learning usually requires apps like Zoom Meeting and Google Meet, while asynchronous learning refers to a way of learning that can occur in different times and spaces particular to each learner. Usually requires apps like WhatsApp, Google Classroom, email, and etc. Based on the article of ganado.com, the government also temporarily closed the public places, such as malls, markets, restaurants, cinemas, offices, and many more in order to contain the COVID-19 outbreak. This causes the office workers to work from home, and as an alternative way of keeping up with their jobs, apps like Line, WhatsApp, email, Google Meet, and Zoom Meeting are required. But still, this total closure of public places has caused a devastating loss of income to so many companies and businesses, including the small ones. According to the Brookings article, the Social Policy Institute at Washington University administered a unique nationally representative survey of 5,500 respondents from April 27 to May 12. The survey shows that 24% of the respondents have lost their jobs or income due to COVID-19 pandemic. In this kind of situation, the social media plays a quite important role as ideas provider. Apps like Instagram and Pinterest, for example, gives so many business ideas that are easy to do at home. Social media also becomes the platform of these new businesses and online shops. Not only that it helps to get better income, but it also helps to increase the number of local item production and job vacancy. Last but not least, the social media has also been a great entertainment to almost everyone. A Harvard representative study of 1,500 Americans shows that 55% reported being more stressed in May than January. But with social media, people are starting to get distracted from their negative feelings. It is proved by a study published in the Computer-Mediated Communication, which shows that social media users are 63% less likely to experience a serious psychological distress from one year to the next, including major depressions or serious anxiety. Thus, social media can pretty much be considered as a lifesaver during the COVID-19 pandemic due to its amazing benefits. Those are the news I could present to you today. At the end, we say thank you very much for your nice attention. I'll see you in the next day, in the same time, in the same program, on our lovely channel, Satas TV.